This is staying in the light. Cause we shine bright. We put the light on everything. So, what's on my mind? Well, what's been put on my mind is for those of us who always ask about how do we get here as a people, the melanated people, so called black people, how do we get in this position? You know, what has happened, is happening, will happen, has happened in the past. So, my spirit guides have showed me look at Gaza. What happened to Gaza? They've been devastated. Now, what's happening? Oh, somebody gonna come and take care of them now. So they're gonna lose their sovereignty. They be under obligations. What can happen in that instances? Well, there'll be a cultural shift because the people who are running them are not them. The people who are occupying them are, it's occupation, really. There's no other way to put it. And everything is done for their good. Remember that. It's always things to help you that hurt you the most. So in the next decade, you will see the language not being spoken. Matter of fact, it might be outlawed. Their culture not being practiced. And why is all this? Because the people who are running, who be migrating there, they want to replicate their culture and their ways. So possibly the people in Gaza, they got to give up their culture. They got to give up their ways. They got to give up their language. They got to give up who they are to satisfy the occupying forces. So you see how we got what we are? It's happening today, right in your face. So they may be required only to speak English, only to worship, have a religion of Christianity. I'm just saying, you want to know what happened to our culture, how we got where we are. Look what's happening over there. Could it be a model? These people have so much in common with us, or we have so much in common with them. Not where they are now, but where they're going to be down the line. I don't know. I'm just a man here, like to hear my voice. Come with all these conspiracy theories. But I'm going to do my research and see if my theories come up with proof and facts. And I want you to do the same. Don't take what I say as fact. Prove it as fact. Okay, so what else we got here? Oh, let me say this is day 6 of White History Month. Yes, day 6. Day 6. White History Month. And for those who don't know why we say white history, because it sure ain't black. Black don't have anything historical because black has been here. How can you have a history on black? The ether is black, carbon is black, melanin is black. It's been here from the beginning. There's no history on black. Now, if you want to say so-called black people, that also has no history because that's a created people. His story of black, it's not true. That's not who they are. They're not black people. That's a label, a slave label that was put on them. because I never accepted that label. And the label does, it destroys who you really are, your ancestry, your culture, your past. It don't matter. I'm black and I'm proud. Proud of what? What history do black take you to? Tell me. I wait. Oh, slavery. That's the only context you're going to talk about black is in slavery. What happened in 1492? The Moorish Empire fell, they say. Spain defeated Granada, the last standing stronghold of the Moors in Europe. But that's when melanated people was ruling the world. What do you call a Renaissance? Is that a European idea? No. That came from the work of the Moors because of the knowledge, everything they did transformed Europe to what it is today. Look at all them big buildings there, them granite buildings. You think they built them buildings there? I've been there. I've walked in them palaces. Man, they didn't build that. The same thing as these big buildings here. These people didn't build that. You see what they can build. You can tell their buildings, they're so inferior to what we built. You see big column buildings, they've been here over 200 years and they did not build them. They found them buildings here. You go downtown and you look and see. And just ask yourself, did these people come here and build these buildings? And look at the buildings they have built. They just go up. They just go up. They don't have no identity on them. They don't have no culture on them. Anyway, what's going on in the chat? Okay, if you want to know what I'm about, go do my videos. I've got, last I check, I had about 1.7K audios and videos. And you see what we talk about. And if you want to get more involved on the private side, thing that will help you in your daily life, you got to access the Geneva app. Come in there and register. And those who are grandfathered in, you're gonna get a lot of privileges. Cause I'm the grandpa who's letting you in. So when it start getting really, really filled up, the people who come in last, they're gonna have to pay. Pay for not paying attention and not believing in us. But those who grandpa let in, oh, they're gonna really enjoy the benefits. So you got to find the app. I got it there a few places. You got to do a little searching. But you wouldn't mind if you really want it. So with that, thank you. Thank you for saying God loves me. What God are you worshiping? I don't know what God you know, there's many gods. At least I don't go to the idea of monotheism. That's not my culture. It makes it very small. We have many gods. And you know, there's a God of evil. So I don't want no blessings from him. So with that, I'm going to say adios, amigos. Until next time, stay in the light. Keep it shining bright. And happy 6th day of White History.